Right now, on used car lots and Facebook Marketplace listings across the country, there are luxury SUVs with soft leather seats, smooth V6 engines, and ride quality that puts brand new crossovers to shame, sitting completely ignored, not because they are unreliable, not because they are expensive to maintain, because of a badge, a model name, or a year nobody recognizes. For grandparents who need comfort, ease of entry, and long-term reliability without a new car payment, these 8 vehicles deliver everything a $35,000 crossover does for under $10,000. Let me show you all of them. Number 8. The 2011 to 2014 Toyota Avalon. I know this is technically a sedan, but I am including it because I have never, in over 2 decades of working on cars, seen a vehicle this comfortable, this reliable, and this easy to get in and out of, sitting at prices this low. Clean 2012 and 2013 examples are going for $6,500 to $8,500 right now, and dealerships cannot move them because nobody under 60 wants a car named Avalon. That is entirely their loss. The engine is Toyota's 2GR-FE 3.5-liter V6, the exact same unit found in the Lexus ES 350, the Toyota Highlander, and the Lexus RX 350. It uses a timing chain designed to last the life of the motor, is naturally aspirated with no turbocharger complexity, and is port injected, which means no direct injection carbon buildup. RepairPal gives the Avalon a reliability rating of 4 out of 5, with average annual repair costs of $463, well below the large sedan class average of $581. The probability of a severe repair is just 7%. For older drivers specifically, the Avalon's entry height is low and natural. The rear legroom exceeds 40 inches. The cabin is genuinely quiet thanks to Toyota's acoustic engineering, and the controls are large, tactile, and sensibly laid out. Stick with 2012 to 2014 models. Check the VVTi oil line for seepage. That is the one known maintenance item on the 2GR-FE engine, and it costs about $250 to address. And if you can find a limited trim, the ventilated front seats and Mark Levinson audio make it feel like something 3 times the price. Number 7. The 2010 to 2016 Buick LaCrosse. A 2013 Buick LaCrosse Premium with the 3.6-liter V6, full leather, heated and cooled seats, and a Bose audio system can be found right now for $6,000 to $8,500. That car listed for over $42,000 new. You are buying $35,000 worth of depreciation while keeping the engineering. The 3.6-liter LFX V6 produces 304 horsepower and is paired with a 6-speed traditional automatic. General Motors revised this engine significantly from earlier LaCrosse models, and by 2012, it was a polished, proven powertrain. Owners regularly report 200,000 miles with nothing beyond scheduled maintenance. What makes the LaCrosse exceptional for grandparents is Buick's quiet tuning technology. Sealed gaps, additional insulation, acoustic glass. The result is a ride that is genuinely quieter than vehicles costing twice as much, which makes long drives dramatically less fatiguing. The seats are wide, supportive, and the dashboard is uncluttered with large, legible controls throughout. Avoid 2010 and 2011 models which had timing chain tensioner issues on some examples. Stick with 2012 and later. If you find one, you are getting legitimate luxury for the price of a used Corolla. Number 6. The 2012 to 2016 Cadillac SRX. A 2013 Cadillac SRX Premium with all-wheel drive, leather, a panoramic glass roof, heated and ventilated seats, navigation, and a Bose audio system is sitting on dealer lots right now for between $7,500 and $9,500. This vehicle listed for over $46,000 new. Buyers are walking past it because they see Cadillac and assume European-level repair bills. That assumption is wrong on this generation. The 3.6-liter LFX V6 in the 2012 and later SRX is the same revised engine found in the LaCrosse, producing 308 horsepower. The all-wheel drive system is genuine and competent, with 8 inches of ground clearance. Consumer Reports lists the 2012 and 2013 SRX as above average in predicted reliability, which is not what most buyers expect from a Cadillac at this price. The SRX's cabin height puts the driver in that elevated crossover position that makes getting in and out comfortable without the full step-up of a truck-based SUV. The doors open wide, the grab handles are substantial, and the seat positioning is ideal for older drivers. Stick firmly with 2012 and later LFX models. Avoid early production examples from 2010 and 2011. If the vehicle has magnetic ride control suspension, budget $800 per corner for eventual damper replacement if needed, and negotiate accordingly. Number 5. The 2011 to 2016 Hyundai Equus. This is one of the most obscure bargains in the entire used car market. The Equus was Hyundai's flagship luxury sedan built to challenge the Lexus LS and Mercedes S-Class. It featured rear seat massage chairs, individual rear climate controls, a Lexicon premium audio system, lamb's wool floor mats, and a wheelbase longer than a Mercedes S-Class. Clean examples are selling for $7,000 to $10,000 right now because virtually nobody knows what it is. The 5.0-liter Tau V8 produces 429 horsepower through an 8-speed automatic transmission, and Motor Trend described it as one of the smoothest large displacement powertrains they had tested at launch. For passengers in the rear seat specifically, the Equus is extraordinary. The wheelbase provides legroom that rivals stretch limousines. The rear seat reclines significantly, includes adjustable leg rests, and the door apertures are enormous, making entry and exit effortless. Hyundai's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty from the original purchase date means low-mileage 2013 and 2014 examples may still carry meaningful coverage. Verify all seat and electronic features work before purchase. These are complex vehicles, and confirming everything functions is worth 30 minutes of your time. Number 4. The 2007 to 2013 Lincoln MKX. A 2010 or 2011 Lincoln MKX with the 3.5-liter V6, all-wheel drive, leather, heated and cooled front seats, a panoramic moonroof, and a premium Sony audio system can be found for $6,500 to $8,500. This vehicle cost over $40,000 new, and it is sitting unsold because buyers see Lincoln and assume premium repair costs. They are wrong, because the MKX shares its platform and powertrain with the Ford Edge. Parts are everywhere, mechanics know the vehicle well, and repair costs are dramatically below any European luxury equivalent. An alternator runs about $300 installed versus $600 on a BMW X3. The 3.5-liter Duratec Vi6 produces 265 horsepower through a conventional 6-speed automatic with no CVT complexity and no dual clutch quirks. Forum owners regularly report 180,000 to 220,000 miles on original engines. For grandparents, the MKX delivers a crossover ride height that simplifies entry and exit without the full step-up of a body-on-frame truck SUV. Lincoln tuned the suspension for comfort over sportiness, which means rough roads and pothole-filled streets are genuinely less exhausting to navigate. Check the panoramic roof seals for leaking and inspect for any coolant seepage from the coolant crossover tube on high-mileage examples, a known issue that runs about $400 to address when caught early. Number 3. The 2006 to 2011 Lexus GS 350. A 2008 or 2009 GS 350 with 90,000 to 110,000 miles and a clean service history can be found for $7,000 to $9,500. This car cost over $45,000 new. It is rear-wheel drive, sports sedan territory, and the ride quality benefit is immediately apparent, because the rear-wheel drive layout allows the front suspension to focus entirely on steering and isolation rather than managing drive forces simultaneously. The GS 350 floats over rough pavement in a way that front-wheel drive competitors simply cannot match. The 3.5-liter 2 GRFSE V6 produces 303 horsepower through a 6-speed automatic calibrated specifically for smooth, effortless gear changes. The engine uses dual injection, combining port and direct injection to reduce the carbon buildup issues that plague pure direct injection systems. RepairPal gives the Lexus GS a 4 out of 5 reliability rating with average annual repair costs of $551, well below the luxury mid-size segment average. For the Sunbelt grandparent who does not need all-wheel drive, this is the most refined driving experience on this entire list at any price. Check for carbon deposit service history on higher mileage examples and verify all electronic systems, including the Mark Levinson audio if equipped. A walnut blasting intake service runs about $350 and is worth performing if records are unclear. Number 2. The 2004 to 2009 Lexus RX 330 and RX 350. Buyers who recognize the 2010 to 2015 generation RX will pay $11,000 to $14,000 for a clean example. But a mechanically near identical vehicle from 2007 or 2008 with the same Toyota powertrain sits at $6,000 to $8,500 because it has an older face and a previous generation interior. That price gap is entirely a perception gap. The engineering underneath is not meaningfully different. The 3.5-liter 2GRFE V6 in the RX 350 uses a timing chain designed to last indefinitely, runs on regular gasoline, and is port injected with no direct injection complexity. RepairPal gives the Lexus RX a 4.5 out of 5 reliability rating, with average annual repair costs of $550 compared to $932 for the luxury midsize SUV segment average. That $382 annual difference compounds into thousands of dollars over a decade of ownership. But here is what matters most for this specific buyer. The RX series has one of the most deliberately engineered entry and exit experiences of any SUV ever produced. The step in height, the grab handle placement, the door aperture width, and the seat height were all optimized specifically to match natural body movement. Lexus did not stumble into this. They engineered it intentionally across multiple design cycles, and the result is a vehicle that older drivers can enter and exit comfortably on the worst days and the best days without strain. Check the VVTi oil line on 2007 to 2009 RX 350 models. Confirm the upgrade to the revised metal line has been done, and budget $250 if it has not. That is the single most important inspection point on these vehicles. Number 1. The 2007 to 2014 Lexus ES 350. This is the one. The vehicle I put at the top of this list because nothing else in the used car market under $10,000 combines long-term reliability, daily comfort, ease of entry, low maintenance cost, and premium build quality the way the Lexus ES 350 does. A clean 2010 to 2012 example with 80,000 to 100,000 miles can be found right now for $8,000 to $10,000. This vehicle had a starting manufacturer's suggested retail price of $36,500. You are buying the equivalent of a $36,000 vehicle with a chain-driven V6 documented at 300,000 miles and beyond, wrapped in genuine Lexus leather and materials, for less than the cost of a new base model Nissan Sentra. The engine is Toyota's 2GRFE 3.5-liter V6. You have now heard me mention this engine multiple times in this video, and there is a reason for that. It is one of the most thoroughly proven, naturally aspirated V6 engines in automotive history. Timing chain designed to last the life of the motor. Naturally aspirated with zero turbocharger complexity. Port injected with no direct injection carbon issues. Runs on regular gasoline despite the Lexus badge. Every failure mode has been identified and addressed across tens of millions of vehicles. The 6-speed automatic was specifically calibrated by Lexus for smoothness above all other priorities. It does not hunt for gears. It does not shudder. It selects the correct gear quietly, shifts to it imperceptibly, and repeats this across hundreds of thousands of miles without complaint. RepairPal gives the Lexus ES a 4.5 out of 5 reliability rating, ranking it second out of 31 luxury midsize cars. Average annual repair cost is $468 compared to $879 for the luxury midsize average. That is $411 per year in savings over what you would spend maintaining the average luxury vehicle, which compounds into more than $4,000 over a decade. The probability of a severe repair is just 6% versus an industry average of 12%. But the reliability numbers are only half of why the ES350 earns the top spot. The other half is how Lexus designed the entire experience around the driver. The grab handles are positioned at precisely the height and angle that allows natural entry and exit without strain. The front seat sits at exactly the elevation your body naturally moves to when lowering into a seated position. The climate control uses physical knobs. The stereo volume is a physical dial. The seat heaters have a dedicated switch. Lexus made deliberate decisions to keep frequently used controls tactile and intuitive, reducing driver distraction in ways that touchscreen-only interfaces never do. The cabin noise isolation is extraordinary, and long highway drives are genuinely restful in a way that cheaper vehicles cannot replicate. When shopping, verify the VVTi oil line upgrade has been performed. Ask for service records. Lexus owners maintain their vehicles at dealer intervals, and a full Lexus service history on one of these is essentially a certificate of correct care. Test the power seats through their full range of motion. Inspect the navigation screen for delamination if equipped. Check tire wear patterns for uneven front wear indicating deferred alignment, which is cheap to fix but worth knowing about before purchase. The only reason the ES350 is available for under $10,000 is that buyers see a 14-year-old Lexus and assume the price implies a problem. There is no problem. There is a misperception, and it is working entirely in your favor. So there they are. 8 vehicles the used car market has completely abandoned, despite every single one of them being perfectly built to deliver a decade of comfortable, reliable, worry-free driving. The Toyota Avalon with its Lexus-grade engine and extraordinary rear legroom for under $8,500. The Buick LaCrosse with quiet tuning isolation that makes rough roads disappear. The Cadillac SRX with ventilated leather and all-wheel drive for under $9,500. The Hyundai Equus with a V8 engine, rear massage seats, and pricing that makes no logical sense. The Lincoln MKX with Ford parts costs and genuine Lincoln comfort tuning. The Lexus GS 350 with rear-wheel drive refinement that front-wheel drive competitors cannot match. The Lexus RX 330 and 350 with one of the most thoughtfully engineered entry and exit experiences ever produced. And the Lexus ES 350. The single best value in the used luxury market under $10,000 for any buyer who prioritizes comfort, reliability, and peace of mind above everything else. The next time a dealer tries to put someone you care about into a base model crossover with cloth seats and a continuously variable transmission for $18,000, you will know there is a leather-wrapped, chain-driven, Lexus-engineered alternative sitting 2 rows over for $8,500 that nobody is fighting over. If this kind of honest analysis helps you shop smarter, hit subscribe. I have got more videos coming on the vehicles that actually make financial sense versus the ones that look good on a payment. Like if it helped. Drive safe, take care of your vehicle, and it will take care of you. I will see you in the next one.